Fit and Be Fitters, happy Monday. I'm going to take you back to the basics. We're going to do a basic strength training routine, and we'll bring in all the protocols of proper alignment and posture in with us, and also any modifications that you need to bring into the room and your exercise, so you keep it safe and comfortable. Remember to always work through a pain-free, comfortable but challenging range of motion. So let's start out in a nice tall posture, lifted torso, ear, shoulder, and hip alignment, and nice 90-degree angle legs. My little puppy wanted to make sure that we're wired for sound, ready to go. Inhale, arms up, and exhale. It's always Chevy checking in, making sure everything's going just as it should. And then again, inhale, arms up, and exhale down, and again, inhale up, and exhale down. Roll the shoulders back, right and left, and 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Reverse direction, left and right, left and right. 4 more. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Inhale, arms up again, and exhale. Breathe in as fully as you can, in through the nose. Exhale out from the mouth or nose. Relax your arms by your side, shoulders up and down. So it's as if you're bringing your shoulders right to your earlobes, keeping your chin, head and neck in a nice tall lifted, elongated alignment. And we'll do a few more. And relax. You should feel a little bit of tension and warmth in your neck and upper chest and back area. So that means that you really properly warmed up that area. Let's continue with the neck. So looking to the right and center and left, and right, center and left. Continuing with the range of motion in the upper body. And one more. And then tilt your head to the right and center and left. Also maintaining that nice chin over the floor alignment. In other words, not lifting the chin up and away from you or tucked in too close. So the bottom of the chin is parallel to the floor. And let's do one more, nice and easy, and then hold it center. Place the hands on your hips, right toe into the floor, and circle around the right ankle. Use a full range of motion. Start small and increase the range of motion as you see fit. As your body warms up, you'll be able to use a greater range of motion. And then reverse direction. So it doesn't matter which way you go, as long as you hit both directions, warming up the ankle, the knee, and the hip fully and thoroughly. And let's do the other ankle. Relax the right foot, take the left toe into the floor, circle around the ankle, the knee, and the hip. Continue to keep the upper torso nice and lifted and tall. Continue with the deep, deep rhythmic breaths in through the nose, out from the mouth or nose. Reverse direction. And a couple more. Relax, placing your hands on your thighs and just tap the right toe. If you need to bring the foot forward a little bit, that's fine. So you'll be able to lift your toes up a little higher. It's hard to lift your toes way up if your ankles are behind your knees, closer to the chair, and you're seated nice and tall on your sits bones on the edge of a sturdy chair, just as we always do, just in case you're just joining us and not a regular viewer. And then tap the toe in and out, increasing the range of motion for the foot, the lower leg muscles, the knee, and the hip. So we're really rotating and moving from all of those joints. And a couple more. And relax. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Bring that ankle back a little bit. Bring the left ankle forward and tap it. You can add a little bit of pressure on your thighs. Notice how your core is braced. So bracing of the core is pulling the navel in and up, contracting and squeezing the shoulder blades together, and sitting up high on the sits bones, so lengthening the torso. So that's good core work, just keeping the alignment nice and tall. And then take the toe out and in. Try to go in an arc motion and a half moon type motion. So you're taking the foot out and in. Notice how that lower leg and the ankle is starting to get a little sore. If you feel a little too much burning or a tired feeling, just, you can stop. It's okay. That means you've already done your job. You did your job, you can be finished. And a couple more. And relax. And then take your arms, march them at your side, 90-degree angle arms, pumping forward and back. Marching the feet, they don't have to lift the floor too much, just an inch or two is fine. And march with toes inward. And then march with toes forward. And march with toes outward. And back to toes forward. And just a few more, just to get the circulation going from the top of your head to your toes, and from your toes all the way to the top of the head. And relax your feet. Take a nice deep breath. And exhale. Bring your arms forward. Inhale. And exhale. And back out to the side. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Forward. Inhale. And exhale. So now that we're really oxygenated and our muscles are much warmer than they were about 4 or 5 minutes ago, we're able to stretch and benefit from the stretches. A warm muscle is more able to stretch and increase in flexibility than a cold muscle. So we've got the joints are loosened up and warmed up, and our muscles are full of blood and oxygen and nice and warm, ready to stretch. Flex your palms. Roll your shoulders back, continue with the chin to chest, bottom of the chin is parallel to the floor, and just tilt your right ear to your right shoulder. Take a nice deep breath, and exhale, and inhale, and exhale. Let's do a couple more. Doing each stretch for 2 to 4 breaths is perfectly appropriate, about 10 to 20 seconds. And inhale, and exhale. If you feel you need a little more, take a little more time. Relax your arms down, bring the head center, shake out your hands, shake out your right foot, shake out your left foot, just to keep the circulation moving and the rhythm flowing through the body, and just to relax a little bit. Roll your shoulders back with a tall posture. Flex both palms and left ear to left shoulder. So in other words, my head isn't looking up or looking down. And those are fine. Both of those are stretches, but you are not getting directly on the side of the neck or as much of the side of the neck in both of those stretches. So directly to the side is the area that we're trying to address right now. And then inhale and exhale and inhale and exhale. And bring the head to center, shake out the arms, give your right foot and your left foot a little shake as well. Bring your right arm across your chest. So your spine is lifted tall, your shoulder is relaxing, and the arm is right across your chest with a soft elbow and wrist. Gently pull that arm in using your left hand. So that arm is relaxing. My right arm is relaxing in the cradling left arm. Give that arm a hug and pull it towards the left side to add a little bit more range of motion for the waistline, a little more of a stretch in the back and the neck. Look over your left shoulder. And keep breathing rhythmically, breathing in through the nose and exhale. Imagine your lungs are like balloons, so that when you're breathing in, those balloons are filling up with oxygen. And relax. Couple more breaths. And then slowly upper body center. Take that other arm, the left arm, across the body. Now the right arm is the cradling arm. The left arm's job is to relax. Give that arm a hug and gently pull it in. Now my little dog Sweetie is coming over just to make sure that everything's okay. I think everything's fine, so we can continue. And then gently pull that arm in and twist to get more of a stretch in the back and the neck. Look over that right shoulder. Nice deep breaths in through the nose, out from the mouth and or nose, and relax. Breathe into the lungs like you're inflating balloons. Continue to breathe in deeply and exhale fully. And then slowly back to center. So we're going to take the right arm and we're going to bring it behind our back. We're going to support with the left hand here at the tricep, the back of the upper arm, or at the elbow, either here, or over the head. Roll the shoulders back. If this position does not feel comfortable, it's a pretty intense position. You're stretching your chest, your shoulder, and your tricep quite fully. And holding both arms above your head can be a little bit intense for the neck and upper back and chest. So if that's uncomfortable at all, just bring your arm first, the left hand down, or you can continue in this style. This is a nice modification for what I was just doing. So you're stretching the tricep, supporting at the tricep, reaching those fingertips back, and you can add another twist and a look if you're modifying. Otherwise, if you're here, you're tilting to the side and giving your arm a deeper stretch as well as your waistline. Inhale and exhale, and inhale and exhale. Slowly up, 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 up. And same thing on the other side. First, shake out your arms, get the circulation and the feeling back into your fingers. And bringing that left arm up over the head, support here, here, or modify by placing the left hand on your shoulder and pulling back that way. Otherwise, continue. Either position is fine. It's really about comfort. Some people's shoulders aren't meant to be in this position very comfortably. Everybody's put together differently. So you have to just listen to your body and always work through a comfortable, pain-free range of motion. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And then relax the arms down, give them a shake. Shake your right foot and shake your left foot. Take your right foot forward, left leg back. Take your left arm, bring it up and over. You're using that right hand on your chair, or hand on your hip or your thigh, or another close piece of furniture to support your upper body. And if you'd like a little added intensity and a little added core workout, take that right arm and reach the floor. So you're stretching up with the left, down with the right, and this is like a side plank. Your obliques, your waistline, and your core muscles are supporting about 1/3 of your body weight. Your upper body weighs about 1/3 of your body weight. So you're up and over, supporting right here. And then again, inhale and exhale. Reach it up really high. Reach it down low, really low if that's comfortable, or otherwise support. And then reach the right arm up to the left, and then relax. Change legs. So now our left leg is forward, left hand is supporting or reaching. The right arm is up and over. So notice I'm still seated quite firmly on my sits bones, right on the edge of the sturdy chair, and my posture doesn't really change. I'm not rounding, I'm not overarching back. I am tilted to the side to incorporate lateral flexion for my spine, but I'm not turning and twisting my body. Stay very lifted tall and arc up and over. And notice these muscles. Try to emphasize mindful exercise. Put your mind's eye right into the muscles that we're either working or stretching. Right now we're working and stretching. So you get 2 for 1 on this one. And then inhale. Exhale, reach all the way up with the right hand. Reach way down low with the left. And either support your hand on your chair or a sturdy piece of furniture or a screened-in porch. And reach that left arm up. And then exhale, relax down. Shake out the arms. and then take your right leg forward. Your heel is forward. We pretty much took care of the upper body. We're warmed up, we're stretched out and loose. Now we're going to do the same for the lower body. So your right foot is flexed. I'm angling to the side a little bit so you can see. My toes are coming in towards my kneecap. My kneecap is coming up into the quadricep muscle, the front upper thigh. And by an imaginary dowel in the hip, I'm bringing my torso down. So chin is to the chest. Chest is open, back of the shoulders and shoulder blades are contracted, and my arms are at my side. I'm incorporating more core. So if you want to work your core a little bit more, arms are falling free to your side with a little bit of tension. If you feel you need support, hands on the thighs. That's perfectly fine. Couple more deep breaths. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And then release back a little bit. Now point your toes. It changes the stretch just a little bit, just to give your body a little variety and to access some more, access muscles, the same muscles a little different way, or to tap into slightly, to increase our range and getting some other muscle groups involved. Inhale and exhale. So by pointing my toe, I'm activating my calf muscle a little bit more, and I'm stretching my shin. So I'm stretching my shin versus working my shin when we were flexed. So we're still working the same muscles, but in a little different way. And inhale and exhale. One more time, deep breath, and exhale. And then slowly ease back. And because we're in this direction, and it's a perfect opportunity to stretch the hip flexor and quadricep, I'm seated firmly on the edge of the chair with my right hip, my right glute, and my legs are in a 90-degree angle. So I have my pelvis tucked under. I'm contracting my left glute to stretch the hip flexor, quad, inner thigh a little deeper. And then inhale. If I hinge forward from my hips, I'm not rounding from my upper body, but I'm hinging from my hips, taking that perfect S-curve neutral spine forward slightly. I'm going to get a deeper stretch. And then your stabilizing leg is actually going to get a workout, a mild workout. So the right leg is getting worked out, left leg is stretching. And then ease back, and let's do the same thing on the other side. So the right foot is your supportive leg. The left heel is now directly out in front, maintaining that perfect posture, and the dowel in your hip is bringing your upper torso forward. Chin is to the chest. Focus is about 2 or 3 feet above your toes, above that flexed foot. An imaginary string is pulling your breastbone over your toes, and you're hopefully feeling a stretch in the back of the lower leg, the calf, the back of the knee and the hamstring, the back of the upper thigh. Couple more breaths. Continue to breathe in deeply through your nose, expanding the lungs, front, side, and back, like you're blowing up a balloon. And exhale. Hinge back, come back. Let's change it up a little bit by pointing the toes from the dowel in the hip. Bring your body forward. I would say about 10 degrees, not too far forward. And inhale. And exhale. Again, inhale and exhale. Feel free to have your arms float free so that your core has to stabilize this nice lifted torso, or hands on hips, hands on upper thighs, or hands on sturdy pieces of furniture to your right and to your left. Whatever is most comfortable for you. And then slowly bring your upper body to the center. Again, we're in a perfect situation here to stretch the quadricep and hip flexor. My stabilizing left leg is supporting my body weight. I'm rolling my shoulders back, knee in line with hip, squeezing the glute, squeezing the right buttock, and pushing that right hip forward. Stretching upper thigh, hip flexor, quadricep, inner thigh. Inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. Then ease back a little bit, have a seat. Feet are directly underneath your knees, and in line with your hips. Let's do a cat-cow or cat-camel. Your hands are on your thighs. I'm swiveling to the side so you can see my posture. Inhale, arch the back, then exhale and round. Inhale, look up slightly, so I'm taking my chin away from my parallel to floor position. And then exhale and round. And I'm tucking my tailbone under. And then inhale and arch. Exhale and round. Inhale and arch. And exhale and round. Inhale and arch. Last time. Exhale and round. And then, like you're articulating every part of the vertebrae, relax your arms at your side and roll up the vertebrae one by one. Stacking, stacking, stacking. Shoulders down and back, chin to chest. And 2 deep breaths, arms forward. Exhale, arms side. Exhale. Let's do 2 more. 1 more forward. And exhale. And 1 more to the side. And exhale. Interlace your arms behind your back. Roll the shoulders back, really activating the back of the shoulders and shoulder blades. Inhale and exhale. And again, inhale and exhale. And now release the arms, interlace them forward. Press your palms away from you. That would be a pretty, that's a pretty intense stretch for the wrist and the forearm. If it's too much pressure, especially for the hand and wrist, if you have arthritis or carpal tunnel or tennis elbow, you can cup your hands so your palms face your chest. Then inhale, look up, and exhale and round. And inhale and up, exhale and round. 1 more time, inhale up, and exhale and round. Then inhale, reach the arms all the way up, up, up. And then relax the arms down by your side and march it out. March it right and left. We are warmed up. I know it. We're warmed up. We're all loose. Our joints are loose. And now we're all stretched out. We're ready to go. So we're going to start with sit to stands. Now remember, if you're not up to sit to stands, you can do a modified half squat or a heel raise, or you can modify in a seated position. You don't have to get up or really change your alignment too much. Modification for sit to stand is you're sitting on the edge of your seat, inhale and exhale. So you're coming forward, pressing your hands into your thighs, and then coming back. So it's as if you're engaging your core and you're doing a core exercise, which this does work the core as well, but you're coming forward, chest out, tailbone back out, and then coming back. And chest out, tailbone out, and back. So you're putting a little pressure on your legs, activating the legs, getting your upper body going. But let's do sit to stands. On the edge of your seat, inhale and exhale. Now the arms coming all the way up is a pretty advanced move. Continue with that if you're comfortable with it. Crossing your arms across the chest also is quite challenging. So you can either have your hands on the chair to give your body a little bit of a lift, hoist you up a little bit. Same thing on the thighs and press into the thighs. Or you can keep your hands on your hips, which is also pretty challenging because you're not using the hands to help you as you are hands on chair or as you are with hands on your thighs. So you get to pick whatever position is most comfortable, and let's just try about 5 more. Notice how my knees are in line with hips and ankles like train tracks. And exhale. When you come up, squeeze your shoulder blades and squeeze your glutes. If you want a little more of an abdominal core exercise, pull your navel into the spine and up towards your sternum more deeply. So you want to start with a braced core, but go deeper. Pull that navel to spine and lift. Good. And 4 more, and 4. And 3, last 2, and 1 more, and 1, and then have a seat. Woo. That got the blood flowing. All right, go ahead and brace your core, lift up your weights. We're going back to the basics, and we'll start with an upper body exercise. Our palms are out, roll the shoulders back, curl the wrist under a little bit, and we're going to do a bicep curl up and down. Now, if you would like to add a little added workout, cardiovascular workout, just lifting your right foot up off the floor about an inch or two, and then the left foot off the floor. Continue to brace your core, keeping the core lifted and tall. Exhale and inhale, and exhale and inhale, and lift. As you're pressing the opposite foot down, so I'm lifting my left, pressing the right foot, lifting the right, pressing my left foot, I'm bracing my core to a deeper level, pulling the navel into the spine, pressing the foot down, creating some added resistance. And let's try about 6 more. Feel the biceps, upper part of the upper arm. And 4 more. 4 and 3. Last 2 and 1. So we're going to continue right with the lower body. Place the weights on your thighs. Your hands are resting. Your arms are resting. So we're actually getting a break for the upper body while we're working the lower body. Your heels are going to be underneath your hamstrings, so underneath the back of your thighs. Hinge forward about 5 to 10 degrees. Shoulder blades contracted. Lift the heels up and lower down. Lift the heels up and lower down. So you're adding pressure of the weights and the pressure of your hands onto your thighs, adding resistance. Keeping that S-curve neutral spine, braced core throughout the whole 60 minutes of our class. So this is a posture core class, interspersed with a lot of weightlifting and cardio moves to get your heart and lungs going too. And 4 more. 4 and 3. Last 2 and 1. And relax. So that was a calf heel raise. So hopefully you felt your calves. Take your right foot forward, left leg back, palms are out. Roll the shoulders back, and we're going to do a second set of bicep curls. Strength gains can occur with 1 set, but more strength gains occur in 2 to 3 or multiple sets. So we're going to be doing 3 sets of about 12 to 15 repetitions. So you'll get quite a thorough workout for every muscle group that we're working today, and we're going to hit them all. Let's go for 4 more. And 4, 3, 2, 1. And if you feel you can do 1 more extra credit, you know I love that. And relax. Your hands are resting and your legs will be working. So weights on the thighs, hands on top of the weights, pressing down, roll the shoulders back, hinge forward, lift the heels up and down. And remember, the toe balls are directly underneath the hamstring. So they're not out forward, out in front, where you can't really get a good height of that heel raise. They're underneath the hamstrings, underneath the back thigh, and you can really elevate the heels. Strengthening your feet, strengthening your ankles, as well as the calves, the back of the lower leg. Try not to do too much movement in the upper body. Just the movement is coming from the lower body, the heels rising and falling, but nothing really is happening from the hip joint to the head separately from what's going on with the legs. So in other words, because I'm lifting my heels up, my upper body does lift up a little bit, but I'm not moving it, I'm not adding to that movement. Let's go for 4 more, guys. 4 and 3. Try to lift a little higher. 2 and 1. And if you can do 1 more. Good. Push the envelope. Great. Nice work. Take the left leg forward, right leg back. Palms are out. This is our 3rd and final set of bicep curls. Our chest is open and proud. Front shoulders are stretched open and proud. The back of the shoulder and shoulder blades are contracting down and in. So you're contracting the back shoulder and the shoulder blades so that they're supporting this nice lifted posture. Let's go for 8 more. Breathe and exhale up. So you're inhaling down, exhaling up. Let's go for 4 more. Nice work, guys. Hang in there. Couple more. Good. And if you can do 1 more for extra credit, squeeze and relax. Place the weights onto the thighs. Last set. Here we go, guys. We're finished with the biceps, but we have our 3rd set for the heel raises. So bringing the ankles a little farther back if you can. Lift up and down, up and down. Press. Putting your mind's eye in the back of the lower leg, the calf. The gastrocnemius muscle is working. Your feet are working. Your ankles are working. We're working basically everything below the knee and our core. Brace. Keep exhaling. Let's go for 4 more. And extra credit, try 1 more. There we go. Good. All right. Relax. Our lower body was resting while our upper body was resting while our lower body was working. So we're ready to go. This is what creates an aerobic situation. Our cardiovascular system is going to get a nice workout because we are never stopping. We do upper body and lower body consecutively, back to back. So now our right foot is forward, left leg is back. We're taking our perfect S-curve neutral body, hinging forward, chin to chest, palms are in. And we're doing a row. Our elbows are coming in close to our rib cage. So I'm going to face forward so you can see how the elbows disappear behind my back. And my chest stays lifted and tall. I'm not rounding down or hunching and rounding. I'm staying lifted and tall with a nice S-curve neutral braced core. Exhaling up, inhaling down. And if you can, try to bring the elbows back behind you just a little bit more with each repetition, as long as it feels comfortable and you don't feel like anything is pinching or straining. Try a couple more. 1 more for extra credit. And relax. Good. Taking that perfect S-curve spine, come back up to seated, hands on the thighs. So we're going to extend the right leg, either 1 weight or both weights on your right thigh. We're going to do 3 sets, so no rush. You can do the first set with 1 weight and lift and lower, lift and lower. And if you feel, gosh, that's pretty easy, you can do both weights. And then if you say, gosh, that's pretty hard, take that weight off. This is quite a challenging exercise. Your hip flexor is already engaged in a seated position, so we're already flexed. So to lift the leg when your hip flexor, upper thigh is already contracted is very challenging. So only lift your leg about 1 inch or 2 off the floor. And if you can lift it a little higher comfortably, then go for it. But otherwise, higher isn't better. So just feel the contraction of the front upper thigh, the quadricep. This is an exceptional knee strengthening exercise. Let's do 2 more. 1 more. Extra credit. Oh, and down. Change other side. So we have 2 legs. That's the good news. Flex the foot. Bring your kneecap in towards your quadricep. Hip flexor is working pretty intensely. And if you do have any excessive tightness in your hips, lower back concerns, you may want to do these exercises standing. So you would just take that leg raise to a standing position. Hold on to a wall or a sturdy piece of furniture, maintaining that lifted torso, and you can do that front leg raise standing. Your standing leg is slightly flexed. The ankle, knee, and hip is slightly flexed. And the working leg, or the leg that's going up and down, is pretty straight. Good. A couple more. And one more for extra credit. Ah, there it is. Okay. And relax. Shake out your legs a little bit. Just give them a little shake. Take your left foot forward at an angle. The right leg is back. Palms are facing inward. You're taking that perfect S-curve neutral spine, hinging forward, chin to chest, braced core. Inhale and exhale. Inhaling in through the nose. Exhale from the mouth or nose. Opening up the chest and contracting the back. Yet again, another posture exercise, another core exercise. All those core muscles are working so hard to maintain that nice lifted posture when we're flexed forward a little bit. Let's go a few more. One more. And extra credit. There we go. All right. Come on up to standing. Now add that weight if you didn't. Add another one if you felt it was not challenging enough, or you felt it was really challenging. You need a little break for the second set. No weights at all. So on the edge of your seat, sits bones, and lift and lower. And remember, just 1 or 2 inches off the floor. Higher is not necessarily better. What is important is that the foot is flexed. So you're strengthening the top of the foot. It's actually fall prevention. If you strengthen the top of the foot, the muscles in the top of the foot and the front outer lower leg, you're strengthening the muscles that flex your feet, so that if there is an uneven sidewalk or a root of a tree that you didn't see, your foot is going to be strong enough and to hopefully go on instinct and reflexes, and your foot will flex up nice and high. And you'll clear that sidewalk and that root, no problem. Pulling the kneecap into the quadricep. Let's do 4 more, 3 more, 2, 1, and 1 more for extra credit. Oh, that was hard. Let's do the other side. So using 1 weight, 2 weights, or no weights at all, it's quite challenging just lifting your body weight, lifting the weight of the leg. Now again, remember, flexed foot. And if you can flex those toes even more, bring those toes closer to the kneecap. Feel the activation in the outer lower leg. Pull the kneecap into the quadricep and exhale. Keeping the abs tight. Do this exercise standing. You can even do it on a pretty firm surface. A mat on the floor is also another optimal surface to do a front leg raise. You'll be lying on your back, just lifting your leg up to the bent knee height, or just up about 2 or 3 feet off the floor. So you can do it seated, standing, or lying on your back. You have lots of options. 2 more. And extra credit. Woo, that was hard. Shake it out, shake it out. And our last row, so bent over row, we're going to keep both feet stacked. Palms are facing the outer thighs. Shoulders are back, chin to chest. You're hinging forward, and pull, and pull, and exhale. Keeping the ankles in line with knees, knees in line with the hips. Perfect lifted posture, chin to chest, braced core. What more could we want? Pulling those elbows back. Exhale. Strengthening the back. So we are strengthening those posture muscles. The stronger our back muscles will be, the easier it is to maintain a nice tall lifted posture and fight gravity. Gravity's desire to pull us down and our desire to push away from it and stay lifted and tall. And let's go for 4 more, guys. Woo! 4, 3, last 2, and 1, and down. Come on up. Last leg raise. So this is our third and final set. We did 3 sets of the rows, and now we're on the third final set of our front leg raise. So what we're doing is 3 sets of about 12 to 15 repetitions. If you feel that that third set is a little too intense, you can take a break. Maybe choose an exercise that you like to do. Maybe a sit to stand, or another set of bicep curls perhaps, if your arms are feeling strong and you're feeling energetic. So you can always take a break and stretch. That's also good. Stretching is good when you're working this hard. And 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, and 1 more for extra credit. Woo! And then change sides, change legs. Take that left leg out. Readjust and reassess your posture and alignment, and start lifting. Lifting and lowering. Exhaling on the lift. Inhale when you resist gravity. So gravity really wants that leg to come down quickly. Resist. So you're working those muscles both ways. Concentrically on the way up and eccentrically on the way down. So that's why this workout is so hard. You're working both ways. You're getting a 2-hour workout in 1 hour. Great job. And we're never stopping. We don't take a break. But if you need one, take one. Absolutely. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And yes, you guessed it, extra credit. Woo! All right. So our upper body was resting when we were doing lower body. That happened again. So we get to do upper body again. And now notice the sweat's coming on. You're probably perspiring a little bit. Your cardiovascular system is kicking in because we're not stopping. So now we're taking our left leg out. Our arms are behind us. Roll the shoulders back. We're going to do a tricep kickback and exhale to complement the bicep curls we did earlier. Now we're doing a tricep kickback. And the tricep kickback, you're isolating the back of the upper arm, the tricep muscle. And that muscle is responsible for straightening the arm and moving the arm back behind our body, so towards the back. We generally don't push things behind us or reach for things that are behind us. So this exercise can be a bit challenging. But if you are a seasoned exerciser and you take a lot of classes, you've done this before, your body's used to it. But if you haven't, or if you've taken a break, just go easy on yourself, because this is quite challenging. Go easy, take breaks if you need. Try 2 more, and 1 more for extra credit. Good, and then place your weights down on your thighs. So we're going to do a little bit of a shin exercise. We're going to do both feet at the same time. Now our heels are in front of our knees. And hello, said hi to a neighbor. Always want to be neighborly while filming. Your hands are on your thighs, and my heels are slightly in front of my knees. And tap your toes. So we can do one leg at a time, or we can really multitask and do both at the same time. And if you feel you want to alternate right and left, you can do that as well. Or just tap both feet and tap, pressing the heels down into the floor and lifting the toes as high up as you can. This is another really nice fall prevention exercise. So we're really backing it up to that front leg raise when the foot was flexed, fall prevention. Now tapping, working tibialis anterior, fall prevention. Strengthening the ankles, strengthening the feet, and strengthening the lower legs. Let's go for 4 more. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. 1 more for extra credit. You guessed it. Shake it out, shake it out. And second set of tricep kickback. I'm going to angle my body towards the right, elbows really close to my body and back behind me. So you can be flush against your rib cage if you have any neck and shoulder issues that this position, it just doesn't feel comfortable for you, so you can always modify. But otherwise, try to get the elbows back, hinge forward a little bit, about 10 degrees, and then exhale, extend the arms fully. Exhale and exhale. Your chin is to the chest, long spine, back of the shoulders and shoulder blades. Inhaling in through the nose. If you feel you need to breathe in through the nose and mouth, or mouth, go ahead. Try to get in as much of the breathing as you can in through the nose, but breathe in through your mouth if you need to, especially now that we're getting a bit more aerobic. And 8 more. That's it, guys. Keep going. Looking good. We're almost there. Couple more. Extra credit. Good. All right, and then down. Both weights on your thighs, not on your kneecap, but on your thighs. Apply a little pressure. Your ankles are away from your hamstring, away from underneath your hamstrings, and tap those toes. Remember the posture. Remember the braced core. Lift those toes. Press your heels down into the floor. Lift the toes up a bit higher. Keep breathing. Now notice there might be a fatigue and a burning sensation in the outer lower legs, the shins. Take a break. You should only do a couple more repetitions. Take a break if that burning continues. That's lactic acid buildup. So you definitely, you've done your job once that lactic acid comes around. Couple more. One more for extra credit. Oh boy. Wow. That is work, guys. That is not easy. Reverse direction. And then take the other ankle, circle it around. Just get some circulation going back into the lower legs. Third and final set of the tricep kickback. So I'm angling to the side, but both feet are directly underneath your knees. Train tracks. Hinge from the hip, chin to chest, and both arms out. And both arms out. So my shoulders are down. So I'm not hoisting my shoulders up towards my ears. My shoulders are down. The back of the shoulders are contracted. Shoulder blades contracted. And lengthen, and keep lengthening the arms. If you're working in a chair that has arms, or the seat back is a bit wide, be careful. I don't want you to hit your knuckles, so just go slow, go easy. You may want to do this standing, or angle your body to the side as well. Just go slow. Let's try 6 more, guys. Nice work, keep going. We're really getting a thorough workout. Back to basics doesn't mean anything. It's not easy at all by any means. And 2 more. And extra credit, you know it. And relax. Wow. Roll the shoulders back. Really, really nice. I think it's time for a sit to stand. So again, modification seated. If you don't want to stand, you're hinging forward, pressing your thighs in, coming forward, pitching forward. The glute muscles, the buttock muscles are going back, and then you're sitting up nice and tall. So really activating the muscles in the lower back, the erector spinae part of the core, bringing that perfect lifted torso forward and back. That's absolutely appropriate exercise if it's comfortable. Otherwise, your arms are at your side, shoulders back, your ankles are underneath your hamstrings. You're seated on the edge of the chair and push into the heels as you come up. Then inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down and exhale up. So even though my arms are straight by my side, directly at my sides and relaxing down, my wrist is slightly flexed and neutral. My elbows are slightly flexed and being supported by my biceps, triceps, and forearms. My shoulders are open and stacking directly under my ears. So my chest is proud, shoulder blades contracted. Let's go for 6 more. Modify, modify. Only do a demi squat or a half squat if that's more comfortable, or the seated modification I showed you. Or you could even do a standing heel raise, especially if your chair is relatively low and you happen to be relatively high or have long legs, because it's a longer way down. It's much more challenging when you're taller. So listen to your body. Always listen to your body and modifications. I think we're at extra credit. This is the last one. Extra credit. Woo! We did it. Place the weights down. Okay, that was a lower body exercise. We get to go to another upper body exercise. So we're going to add our shoulders, upper chest, and upper back, and a little bit of the neck. I'm going to give a modification first. Right foot forward, left leg back. Your arms are at your side in the same position as they were in our sit to stand. So you're going to lift your shoulders straight up to the ears. Notice my chin doesn't go up or down. Maintain that chin parallel to floor position. Down and up. Down and up. That's the modification. If you feel comfortable holding the weights directly above your shoulders, so you are feeling strong and comfortable in the shoulders, no head and neck issues, shoulder issues, rotator cuff, palms are in, exhale up and down, and exhale. Weighted arms above the heart will increase your cardiovascular benefit. So by the third set of our sit to stand overhead press, we will beat our maximum cardiovascular portion of the workout. And let me tell you, it is not easy, very challenging. And exhale. And this is also functional fitness. If we want to reach our favorite mug, who put it on the top shelf in that cabinet? I have to have that for my delicious coffee. You have to reach it above your head and forward, or you're on an airplane. You need to put your bag in the overhead. This is functional fitness. Or you're apple picking. You have to get that juicy apple. 2 more, guys. 1 more, and you guessed it, extra credit. Oh my gosh. Woo! Weights down at your thighs. Modify your sit to stand, or arms at your side, roll the shoulders back. Sit to stand. You're feeling really strong. You're feeling really comfortable. You're like, I think I'm really warmed up. I want more. I want more. So cross your arms across your chest. Hold your arms at 90 degrees. You get a little added forearm bicep benefit. Adding a load to your upper body, working your lower back a bit more, working your erector spinae. Let's do 4 more, because you guys are saved by the bell. That's my alarm. That means wrap it up, Teresa. We're almost done. Let's do 2 more. I don't care about alarms. I'm going to let it go. You know what? Extra credit. Here we go. Woo! And then have a seat. I'm going to turn off the alarm because I know that it's almost time to cool down. But we just have our second set of overhead press. Now feel free to do your shrugs. Okay, shrug up and down. Nice still upper body, or overhead press. Exhaling as the arms are going over the head. We're getting a nice added cardiovascular benefit, an added core benefit, weighted arms above the head and heart. Great cardiovascular, but also core. Our abdominals have to support our torso and be challenged a bit more when the arms just got a bit heavier. Good. Our triceps are working, the back of the upper arm. Our shoulders are working. Upper chest, upper back, and neck. 3 more, guys. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Weights down. You guessed it, last sit to stand. Now again, if your hips are bothering you or your knees, or you have, something going on in the knees anyway, just modify. Modify, modify, modify. Or sit to stand, last time. Here we go, it's up and down. Weight in the heels. The heels are underneath your thighs. For an added bonus, add some mindful exercise. put your mind's eye right between your shoulder blades. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Put your mind's eye in your gluteal muscles, the buttock muscles, and squeeze the buttock muscles together. Woo! And exhale. And exhale. Lengthen your ankles, knees, hips. Lengthen up tall like a spring flower coming up towards the sun. Good. Keep going, guys. Let's go for 4 more. And 4. Stay nice and tall, braced core. 3. Keep breathing rhythmically. Exhale. 2. Inhale and exhale. 1. And down. That was our 3rd set. Shake it out. Last set, overhead press. Palms in. Roll the shoulders back. Lift and lower. Or shoulder shrug. And up and down. Up. Try to extend your arms fully without locking or hyperextending at the elbow or feeling any pinching. No pinching allowed in the wrist, the elbow, the shoulder, the neck, lower back. It should be really challenging, but pretty comfortable. If it doesn't feel comfortable, modify, take a break. 3 more, guys. 3. You guys did great. 2, 1. 1 more for extra credit. Wow. And we worked with our weights the whole time. Nice job. We were resting, but only because we were doing the other body part. We were doing lower body, upper body, lower body, upper body. Great job. Great job. I'm going to place my weights down by my tabletop here and stretch it out. Take a nice deep breath. And exhale. Interlace your arms behind you. Roll your shoulders back. We're going to do a multitasking, multiple joint, multiple muscle stretch. So we're interlacing our arms. Our wrists, elbows, shoulders are slightly flexed. Shoulder blades contracted. And if it's comfortable, right ear to right shoulder. So you're getting almost the whole upper body. Neck, chest, front shoulder, bicep, forearm. And we worked all of those and quite thoroughly. And now tuck your chin towards your right shoulder. Feel the stretch move gently towards the back of the neck. And then roll the head center and look straight ahead. Shake it out. Let's do the other side. Inhale, arms up, and exhale down. Interlace the arms, roll the shoulders back. Reassess that tall posture. Left ear to left shoulder. Inhale and exhale. Continue to inflate front lung, side lung, and back lung like balloons with breath. And inhale and exhale. And then look down beyond your left thigh. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And then just from here, bring your head up, relax your arms, shake it out, interlace your hands, pull the navel in, and tuck your tailbone under. So as if your tailbone's a little fishing hook or a hook, you're tucking it under and bringing it right through to the front. Interlacing the hands, tuck your chin down. Didn't think I would say that, did you? You get to tuck your chin down to get the stretch for the back of the neck. So inhale and exhale. You're rounding the back. Inhale and exhale. Reach the arms to the left. Inhale and exhale. Then reach the arms to the right. Bye-bye now. And back to center. Then arms all the way up. And exhale all the way down. Roll the shoulder back, right and left. This is how we started. This is how it all began 1 hour ago. Now you did all that work and you're going to be nice and all the muscles are going to be stronger and in alignment for another couple days. Every other day is optimal for strength training. So you wish I could say a week or a month, but no, just a couple days. You have to come back and do it again. Or yoga or Pilates or another resistance style class. That gives you the resistance that your strength requires. Bring the right heel forward. Heel is down, foot is flexed. From the dowel in the hip, you're bringing your torso forward. Chest is open, chin to chest. Inhale and exhale. Again, inhale and exhale, stretching the back of the leg, lower leg, back of the knee, the hamstring, back of the upper thigh. Then point your toes down. Stretch the shin. Inhale and exhale, and inhale and exhale. And slowly up and other side. Flexing the left foot, hinge forward, stretching the hamstrings from all those sit to stands, stretching the calves from all those heel raises. And I know you're waiting for this. Point your toe, stretching your shin from all those shin taps, those toe taps, activating those shins, and front leg raises with the flexed foot. Some muscle group has to hold that foot up at flexion, so we have to stretch it out. It worked hard for us, and now we have to give it a little bit of TLC. And then bend the knee, come on up, a quick hip flexor quad. So you're standing, supporting on that left leg. The right leg is at 90. Contract the right glute, push the right hip forward, roll the shoulders back, nice proud chest. Inhale, exhale, inhale, push the hip forward a little bit, bring the leg back a little bit. When your muscles are warmer, you can actually increase in flexibility a little more easily than when the muscle isn't as warm. And then ease back. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Supportive right leg, 90-degree angle left leg. Contract that gluteal muscle, contract the buttock. Hip flexor quad, lifted proud chest, and enjoy that nice expanded lung position to accept more oxygen. Take nice deep breaths. Increase that lung capacity. Inhale and push the hip forward. Inhale, exhale. One more. And relax. And toes forward, bring the legs together. 3 closing breaths. Inhale, arms up. Exhale. Bring your arms forward. Exhale. One more, arms up. And give yourselves a bow, a little curtsy and a bow and a big hand and a nice hug. You guys did a great job. Nice work. A very thorough full workout. Until next time, have a wonderful week and weekend, and we'll see you next time. Teresa Burry Van Marsen signing off.